What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Free Spirit Tarot. I am Poetry. We're here for I can't even really call it an unboxing. This is more like an unveiling because I've already opened this box. We're going to look at the Gregory Scott Tarot, and a tarot for positive clarity is what it's called. And I bought this deck 5 years ago. I checked my purchase history. It was October 2020 when I purchased this deck. I do not believe I've ever used it. I'm not even sure I've ever looked at it, with the exception of where I originally saw it and decided to buy this deck. I'm sitting here, I'm going through trying to figure out what decks I'm going to be using for our year outlook videos that are coming soon. And this particular deck was not with the rest of my tarot decks. I was cleaning off, I told you I was cleaning up my workstation. I was cleaning off my desk and I saw it sitting over there alone. And I was like, And so I've been kind of putting it back up with the rest of the tarot decks. It keeps falling down. And I'm like, how does this deck keep ending up on the floor? And sometimes it's me physically knocking it down, so it's not like just I don't know why it's on the floor. But it keeps falling down. I keep finding a way to knock it down. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and take a look at it. And so I did some shuffling today, and I did a daily tarot reading with the death card. Oh my goodness, that was such a beautiful card. And it made me say, let me look at the rest of these cards. Apparently, I've never done that. Because I'm looking at these cards like, oh my God, these are beautiful. This is a beautiful deck. And we're about to go through the cards, take a look at each of them. If you're new to this channel, thank you for being here. Go ahead and subscribe. I do discuss the cards as I'm looking at them, so this is not a basic flip through. I may post a separate flip through if you want to have that later without me talking, but I talk. So just know we're about to go through the Gregory Scott Tarot, a tarot of positive clarity, so you can look at these cards. Let me tell you right now, the Devil card, when you see this card, oh my goodness, the Five of Cups cards, when you see this card, you'll understand why I love this deck so much. All right, so let's get right into it. All right, my camera's at an angle, so I try to make sure I get the deck correct. It is 2:12 a.m. I don't know why. I feel like those numbers resonated with somebody, so I just show what time it is. Here we go. This is the back of the deck. I believe there's a lot of runes, symbols on here, some stars, and then the Gregory Scott signature. I don't know anything about Gregory Scott, who he is. It's a little pocketbook box. Low Scarborough is the publisher. Gregory Scott Tarot. To get to know more about him, Tarot Astrology is his YouTube channel. So he's a YouTuber. Is that why I bought this? I like to support YouTubers. So now I need to go back to his channel and Tarot Astrology. Maybe I've seen his channel. I don't recall it though. This is the back of the Low Scarborough card. This is just a title card. The stock is pretty decent. I like Llewellyn stock. It is semi-laminate, semi-shine, semi-gloss. So it makes shuffling easy. Comes with this little pocket tarot book with some just basic descriptions. And they also offer them in several other different languages. I like that as well. Maybe I'll teach myself some other languages. The instructions are done by Riccardo Minetti and translated by Studio RGE. Yeah, this deck came out in 2020, the year I bought it. Artwork by David Corsi. Okay. Let's get right into it. I think I did this backwards. Give me a minute. Alright, so I had to put the cards back in order because I did, again, do a daily tarot read and I shuffled first. So I wanted to put them back in order so that way when we go through this deck, they'll be in the order that I go from slow movement to fast movement to slow movement. So it starts with the Fool's Journey, and then with the cups, the wands, swords, and pentacles. So that's the order that I placed them in. There's no gilding or anything like that. They fit nicely in your hand. The colors on here are actually pretty vibrant for me, but I think my camera does not do it justice. I don't think my camera does it justice, but wait till you guys see these cards. Wait till you guys see these cards. Here we go. So let's open up with the Fool's Journey. He's kind of just like a jester. You know, he has his little bag. He's on his way. He has a loyal dog with him, but he is about to step off the cliff. And what I think about this particular card, I don't necessarily see the positivity in it, because there are pointed cliffs below him. So injury may be lurking underneath him. There is a risk of just walking into a situation without knowing what all the challenges may be. But we don't know what's on the other side of this cliff. It may be another cliff there that he could easily step onto. So just going into the unknown, that's what I'm seeing here. The dog doesn't look as concerned as I see in a lot of other Fool cards. The dog doesn't look as concerned. Okay. The Magician. He's levitating. Got his little chirrups, you know. He embraces all. The wands, the swords, the pentacles, the cups. He's over a field of flowers. This one doesn't seem as manipulative as the in other normal decks. I do not see the snake. I don't see the snake. Okay, let's see. The High Priestess. She is confident. I got a glare. Where is my glare coming from? Is it from this camera? Or is it from this camera? I got a glare. Okay. She's confidant, baby. Where's her book? She doesn't have a Torah. Wow, she doesn't have a Torah. But I still think that artwork is just gorgeous, because the confidence that she exudes. Like, she is still all-knowing. The Empress. It's amazing to me that in this deck, a lot of the artwork for the faces look very similar, and it's not bothering me. I had another deck that I was like, oh my God, every woman looks exactly the same, and it was destroying my mentality. It does not in here. Maybe because of the beauty of the rest of the cards that come around it. She has the pomegranates in her dress. She has the symbol for femininity. She is gorgeous. Everybody's got their eyes on her. She is the it girl. She is definitely the it girl. She's walking in her divine femininity, child. The Emperor, who's usually an ego narcissist. You know, he's a good pretender, great pretender. This Emperor, to me, he looks very bloated. He looks very bloated. His face looks red. He looks like he is trying not to share his information. You see, he has his building plans behind him, and he's keeping his hand over it as if that's going to shield it from you knowing what's going on with him. There's other plans on the ground for things that he's trying to chart out. We see other scrolls in the background. You know, he's planning on something. You know, he's very, what's the word? Strategic. And he's trying to that one single hand, you know, like he's sticking to the plan as well. That's what I'm getting from that. Okay, I think I don't. It's already 10 minutes. I don't want to keep y'all long on this. The Hierophant is, I think, one of my least favorite tarot cards. But we see all the gold and the money down below his feet, and the parishioners are coming to him. You see all the hands across America type situation. This reminds me of the movie Get Out when they were talking about the tethered. That's what that reminds me of. Some people are tethered to their faith, tethered to their religion, that they look at the man as the all-powerful one, all-being one, instead of the actual God, you know, itself. Yeah, that's what I see when I see here. But I'm not disturbed by this Hierophant card either. He's very young. Very youthful. And he's doing the, I think the Magician does too. The as below, as above, so is below. They got the as above. They don't have they're not mimicking the below. Okay. The Lovers. There's another card in this deck that I saw that I thought was the Lovers. But this is the Lovers card. They're smitting with each other. All the cupids and the cherubs all around. But they are walking dangerously close to the cliff too. The cliff's edge. He looked like he might be ready to step off. The ground is a tad bit broken up and shaky there. They might be heading into uncharted waters or territory. But they're going to do it together. That's the thing. The Chariot. The 444 there on his chariot. The black and the white lion. You could tell he seems victorious. This is his element there as well. The Strength card. Look at all of the barbed wire that's inside of the brain. But your guardian angel is there to help you out of whatever this strife is. They're with you for eternity. There's hope. I mean, inside your head is a bunch of garbled up mess, but you got the strength to come through it. That's like a storm wrapping around the barbed wire. You got the strength to come out of that. Your guardian angels are seeing it. Okay. The Hermit card. I love this. He's deciding to walk away. He's not taking anything with him but the clothes on his back. He knew he had shoes on his feet, child. He's going on a journey. The light inside him. Look at my light on my bam. Okay, let me get that off of there. The light inside of him is really illuminating. Turn your light on. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fate. Oh my goodness, I don't think I've ever seen it depicted in such a manner. You have the angels above, you know. There's butterflies and harps and cups to be filled, cherubs and, you know, flowers and blonde-haired, you know, angels. And then below, you have the angels who fell with Satan, and they're evil, so you never know where your fate is going to land. And here you are in the background, just look like they're praying or hoping or wishing for an outcome that they seem beneficial to them. This justice card. OMGZ Weezy. He took some poison, child. And he's dead. If he ain't dead, he dying. And they all stand around him as if they were the judge, jury, and executioner. This is the justice card. Wow. A tarot of positive clarity. Wow. The Hanged Man. Again, the angels are there to protect you. He is not worried at all that he's going to lose his grip or his way. It's almost as if he strapped himself to that tree, because he's balancing the stability. But his guardian angels got him. This death card, this is the one I did in the Daily Tarot, child. Have you ever seen death so beautiful? If you watch today's Daily Tarot, you'll hear my explanation of this card. The Temperance. It's patience. Just waiting on motherhood. The abundance. The spirituality. With patience, you can have all of those things. Temperance. She can have all of those things. Just wait. No need to rush. I don't know what that rune symbol means, but I can look it up later. This is it. The devil card, child. Look at this. He has his scotch, his whiskey, all his liquors in there. He's trapped inside this glass. But you could, the positive thing about this card is he could see out. So he knows there's an out because he could see it. He's not trapped in the dark. And he only has to fight with himself inside of there. He's fighting against his own demons. If he doesn't stand up and lift that veil from over him, he could suffocate and drown in his own despair. Ah! Child. The Tower. Boy. I want you to see all that chaos that's happening up there in that tower. This is a tower moment. And she's falling. The Star. The Star is a mermaid. Oh, wow. She's drinking some type of potion, too. She's hoping that she can one day find the love of her life. You know, like Ariel and the Little Mermaid. Take note of the different birds that surround her. The doves. It might be a love potion that she's taking so she could become human. You never know. The Moon. There's no dogs, no animals in this image. It's just a pathway of unclarity, of uncertainty, but you still have the moon that's going to help you guide yourself through the light, help clear up some confusion, some delusion, you know. It's just a cycle of life, a rough patch you may have to go through. Alright, the Sun card. Beautiful little redhead girl. Judgment. He's being, what's the word? Not lifted, I guess lifted up is what I'm saying, but rescued or from all of that. Being delivered, is that the word I want to use? Being delivered? Because his feet is off the ground, but he's leaving all those worldly possessions. He's leaving all his weird possessions behind. He's heard his trumpet call. The World card. I really didn't get much from this, but it's still a beautiful card. I don't know why he reminds me more of the Magician. Okay. Ace of Cups. Runneth over. Okay, so I'm just going to go through these real fast as far as the suits go, because this is already a 20-minute video. This would have been a good lover's card. But the Two of Cups, the visual storytelling in these cards is absolutely beautiful. The visual storytelling is beautiful. Oh my gosh, usually if you don't see 3 men, I like that. I love the brotherhood there. Well, it's fairies here. Y'all know how I feel about fairies. This 5 of Cups. Oh my God. You are accepting loss, accepting grief, being able to push forward, move through it, shielded from the pain. I love this 5 of Cups. Mom and daughter, 6 of Cups. Father and son. Oh, there's other children too. It's not a cup full of choices, though. You know what I'm saying? There's usually something filled in those cups, making that choice harder. It's not a hard decision for him. Leaving behind that old love. Moving on from it. If that's even her. It looks like her, dressed in the same attire. 9 of Cups. New child is coming. Ten of Cups. All right. Let's keep it moving. Page of Cups. Love me nots. Very interesting night. Very interesting Knight of Cups. I just realized, y'all, I hadn't even realized if I'm keeping these in focus for y'all. This Queen of Cups right here. The mermaid has found her gentleman caller. She's still not human, though. And he looked like he needed to be rescued. She's healing him. King of Cups. You see how it's him instead of like the lions? Okay, keep it moving. Keep it moving, poetry. Ace of Wands. Same young lady. Oh, different outfit. Maybe it's a sister. 2 of Wands. Three of Wands. And it seems like she may be trying to open a portal. Because you know she has a crystal ball there, right? And now he's coming through. This whole deck is like a love story. Like a love story. This whole deck is like a love story. Or at least this suit is like a love story. They're protecting their home. Usually the 5 of Wands is like minor arguments, internal struggle. But in this one, they are protecting their home. These look like children, too. We the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Female knight. Did you notice that was a female? Female knight, 6 of Wands. She must have unveiled her face, and now everybody's like, what the hell? Come through, girl. Come through, sis. Like Brienne Taurus. You know what I'm saying? 7 of Wands. May be hard to conquer those challenges, but you ready for the journey? You ready for a task? So the Wands, it seems to be a lot of female empowerment here. I love those arrows too. And the one with the cherub wings is piercing the heart. Hit you right in the heart, right on target. You're right on goal. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing in this moment. Falling in love as well. 9 of Wands. You don't see injury here. That's what I'm loving. Okay, so it's a whole lot of female energy going on here with these wands, and I'm here for it. 10 of Wands. You know what? In this one right here, like I say, 10 of Wands could seem to be like burden and, you know, pain, hard, rough times. And this one is he's getting his family over the bridge. He's doing what he needs to do for his children. There's a cat. Everything he does is for these kids. He can put them on his back and carry them through the hard times, just like a father would. I talked about that in the last video, I think, when I say, remember that poem about the footprints in the sand? And I don't remember how it goes, but I remember how it goes, but I would be in the video forever if I talked about that. But basically, at some point during the whole journey, they only saw one set of footprints, and they asked God, why did he leave them? And God was like, I didn't leave you. This is the time in which I was carrying you through your rough times, carrying you through to your next destination. That's what that reminds me of. Footprints in the sand. Page of Wands. I gotta remember to keep looking at my camera. Hopefully I didn't cut off everybody's head. Knight of Wands. The Knight's got body. The Knight's are built. Queen of Wands. She's an actress. Has the Queen of Wands been putting on the show this whole time? She's found her passion. She's doing what she loves. King of Wands welcomes you, embraces you. He's still a bit grandiose. Ace of Swords. All right, 2 more suits left, y'all. Let me see. This is probably going to be like at least a 35-minute video. That is a unique Ace of Swords. Because he has his hand on the globe and he's charting down information pertaining to that globe. The 2 of Swords. She's afraid, doesn't want to see, she's screaming, and he's there to rescue her. Usually you're doing it alone in the 2 of Swords. The daggers there, 3 daggers. He's walking away. Did you even notice that? She is in pain. This is the suit of heartbreak and pain and loss. Nightmares. Look at that. He's definitely having nightmares. Like he's thinking he's about to die. He can't sleep. He's even strapped to the table. Oh yeah, this is definitely grief. The 5 of Swords. Cup is being poured over onto his head by the king. He's being shamed, humiliated. I love these cards. I do. Eight of Swords. Look at all of that. This reminds me of what the Devil card would look like initially. All that temptation. Everything is, you get the monkey in your back. This journey is going to be this journey here. Oh, you're fighting against all the demons. All your demons is, and you're trying to leave all that behind. Ooh. Yes, this is the deck that I will be using for our year in review. This is one of the decks because I'm going to be using probably 3. The Seven of Swords. He's stealing the jewel. Eight of Swords. Ugh. Feeling like they don't have any help. Feeling like they are, being left behind. Why did you leave me? I am dying without you. I've been reaching out to try to touch your hand. And you're just too far out of reach. Everything is just too far to reach. Oh, spiraling. Look at this. Nine of Swords. I'm just going to let you look at it. I'm not going to even say nothing about a child. But baby, yes. Look at his facial expression. Ah, this is a beautiful deck. I wonder if this deck is still for sale. The Ten of Swords. And they aren't necessarily in her back. She's not dead. So it looked like they have taken a spin, because it says it's the Tarot of Positive Clarity, but it looks like they've taken a spin. Things that are normally considered to be very, very negative, they have put a little different spin to give it a more positive light. But cards that may seem like, they were all jolly, happy-go-lucky cards in the deck may have a negative tone to them, and I love that. It's making more potions too. The Page of Swords. The Knight. Is he being chastised? Yeah, it looks like he's been chastised. He didn't learn his lessons. Or this is how his lessons being taught. Tough love. The Queen of Swords. Again, I keep forgetting. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do you see the 3 hanging bodies back here? And she's in the garden just fa-la-la-la-la along, child. The Queen is ruthless, honey. OMG. Look. Is it payback? What is it? What is it, Queen? Because if this was a Handmaid's Tale type situation, this would be the payback. Oh, wow. This king is very studious. Oh, I forgot what movie that was. Where the words lifted off the book and became part of the person. They literally became, imprinted into him. That's what it looks like he's doing here. The words are transferring into him. He's soaking up all the knowledge. Oh my God, what movie is that? If y'all know the movie, put it down in the comment section. And it wasn't like it was a positive thing. Ace of Pentacles. Last suit, y'all. Last suit. I'm going to try to breeze through it. Two of Pentacles. Hard work. Look at her guns, child. Oh, I love it. Oh, look at this Four of Pentacles. Usually you see the Four of Pentacles, you may see a man sitting in front of a treasure chest or one sitting on top of it like they're trying to protect it or keep people out of it, being stingy, being selfish, This one here looks like the money is there, but you can't get it. It's not in your reach. And his fingernails are scraping the table. Oh. It also could symbolize how hard this person has worked for the little that he has. Because it's not like there's a lot of riches there. and they just trying to fight and struggle to keep what they got. Okay. I'm getting excited again. Why do we have a barbed wire fence around the kids' soccer game? She's being camped out. They're being camped in. 6 of Pentacles. She's very giving. Charitable donations is what I'm seeing there. 7 of Pentacles. I think this is the first one that I noticed a change in ethnicity. Other than that, the 3 of Cups with the 3 males, there was a different racial backgrounds there, or different ethnic backgrounds as well. She has a crown there. She has a lot of riches and a lot of abundance. Is it hers? More hard work. 8 of Pentacles. I love this. Okay, child. 9 of Pentacles. They have treasures of their own as well. Look at all the grapes. All the abundant grapes. Gold leaves. Yeah. Rich family. There's generations there too as well, you see? Ah, poor Page. He's still gonna get what he's got that he needs. He's gonna make a way. Oh, the Knight is a woman. And look at the devil on her shoulder. The temptation that's there. Wow. Wow. Oh, she has a cornucopia of rich and abundant. This is our queen. And on to the king. All right, y'all. That is the Gregory Scott Tarot. I knew this was going to be a long video because, child, this deck here, I am just in love with it. You will see more of it when we do our year review. Again, I bought this from in 2020, and I believe the deck may still be available. Oh, yep. Thank y'all for watching. Have a good one.